Do you remember this picture?
This one I don't remember.
Very introspective.
Yeah.
See, we have to talk like artists because we're in this, kind of like in an art gallery.
It's, I don't know.
I think if you talk to a lot of people, nobody knows who Kobe is. You've been able to sort of keep to yourself. There are a lot of people that don't know you like they'd like to know you. And I think that, from my standpoint, I think you do that because it gives you an edge. Just a bit of an edge. So if I got to play for you a long time and I don't really know you that well, it's an edge. Who is Kobe Bryant?
Just like everybody else, you know, outgoing sometimes. I'm private in others. Talkative in some situations. Hey, how funny was that? How funny was that? Man, I looked at the picture, I said, man, this is just too damn funny. Quiet in some situations. I'm arrogant sometimes.
Nice fish. Yeah. All right. You're gonna be in the shootout, you gotta have bullets first.
I'm an outgoing person with people that I know. I'm just like everybody else, man. Listen, we all have good days, we all have bad days, we're all a mixture of things. I think it's our nature to try to label people and say, this is what Kobe is, when the reality is we are who we are depending on the situations that we're in.
Are you a loner?
No, not a loner. Not a loner. I'm not quite sure where that perception came from. I think it's important for everyone to have a moment in time where they're alone in their own thoughts.
But just not all the time.
No, not all the time. I mean, I'm not, I'm not antisocial.
Living in a fishbowl, how tough is that?
I mean, it's tough. I mean, but it comes with the territory. I mean, I grew up in Los Angeles. Welcome to the Kobe Show. Take 2. They've seen me grow up from a 17-year-old kid to being a 36-year-old man.
Do you wish anything was different?
Yeah, maybe, but also, just, time commitment. There's things that I want to do to be a great basketball player, and that takes up a great amount of my time. It takes a lot of time to be a great friend or to be social, and that's time I just wasn't willing to give.
Describe the best part of basketball to you.
The best part of basketball? So many things. I can give you an example of a game of basketball that I absolutely love, which kind of shows how maniacal I was about it. Back in the 80s, when the game used to be played, and I watched the Lakers play, and the nets that were used are different than they are now. I don't know why. They were longer, and they were tighter. It was like they were more crisp. So when a player would shoot, for example, if the ball would hit the back of the rim, pop, pop, and fall in this way, it go pop, pop, the net would take shape of the ball.
Going in and out.
Going in and out. So the net would stay that way.
Right.
Right? And so you could, and when the ball would go straight through the net, you could hear the. So, answer your question, because those kind of details are what drive me crazy about this game. And what I love about the game is those little things.
Who are the players you've lined up against over the years that you admired?
I mean, the list is a mile long. I mean, I played against the Golden Greats when I first came in. Stockton, Michael, Drexler, all the guys that players nowadays, some probably don't even know who they are, right? But they should, and all the way up to this generation of players, LeBron and D Wade and KD, and to now the younger generation, Steph Curry and James Harden and Klay Thompson. I admire all of them because they all bring something different to the game, and they all have their strengths that you can learn from.
Chauncey holds it between the circles, snaps the pass to Rip. He'll step up, baseline left. Falls it for the flush. The Pistons smash the Lakers in 5.
What's the worst? Well, I guess every loss is a bad loss when you love winning so much. But what's the worst loss you've had in a championship?
The Celtics.
That was the worst one.
Oh man, it still pisses me off.
Ray Allen, wide open three. Bang! A 38-point lead for the Boston Celtics.
I wanted to just win the championship so bad. I wanted to win here in Boston and rub it in their face.
Boston blowing out LA right now.
Like, I'm still sitting here, right? It was just,
Utter destruction of the Lakers here in Game 6.
And obviously it didn't take you long to get over that.
I'll get over it one day. But still, that damn one eats at me. I wish I had that one. I wish I had that one.
The Celtics swarm the floor. It is the end of a 22-year odyssey.
5 championships, scoring titles, all of that stuff. Can you put it in perspective at all?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I should have 7.
That's Kobe. See, that's Kobe.
The Detroit one got away, the Celtics one got away. I should have 7. But I'm extremely appreciative of the credit I've had and having a perspective and a sense of appreciation for that. And because I have been very lucky. I mean, you can be a great player, but you have to land in the right situation as well.
Well, an historic night for Kobe Bryant. Officially passes Michael Jordan for 3rd place on the NBA's all-time scoring list.
That's what the fans came to see. They're happy now.